Pick on someone your own size.
Hey everybody, it's Marshall Mook here. This is going to be another Arrow review. I'm behind on Arrow videos, so I'll get caught up on those. I'm also behind on Supergirl videos. Those will be coming soon. Flash is tonight, along with Legends of Tomorrow. Flash is starting the whole two-part Gorilla Grodd episode. Legends is going back to the medieval times. So many exciting things to talk about, but we have to get through these Arrow and Supergirl videos first. I'm also planning a live stream Friday talking about Injustice 2 news, what's going on with the game. I'm not going to be doing any gameplay or anything like that because the beta is closing and I don't really have a code. So we'll talk about it all the news and stuff going around, but we got to get through this Arrow review, so let's start with it. So this episode was really good. The next episode after this is actually a really great episode, but this episode is so nice. It's like a nice episode to watch. So the main focus here is Talia al Ghul was one of the main focuses of the episode. I like how Oliver has been training, or how she's been training Oliver. I mean, she's doing a great job. I like Talia al Ghul quite a bit. The actress is growing on me. When she was introduced, I didn't like the actress quite as bit, but now the actress has really grown on me and she's doing a great job as Talia. So I'm excited to see where they take the character though, because eventually they're going to bring her back into present day. I mean, we know what's going to happen because it pretty much happens with most of the characters. So we'll see what happens, but I like how she's training him, and I think that he's going to go up against Kovard quite nicely with his skills that Talia al Ghul is teaching him. I don't think Talia will be in any relationship with Oliver, but teacher-student wise, I like where they're going with it. I think it's great, and I'm excited to see where they take it. Then we have to talk about Oliver's actual relationship in present day with Susan Williams, because I hate it. I don't like Susan Williams because she's a snake. I mean, let's be real here. She's, pretending to love Oliver and, wants to be with him and wants to be in his best, everything to be in his best interest. Yet, after she does that, and even gets with him right here in this scene, all willy-nilly, she basically turns right around on his back. Like, she turns out on his back and has her snooping guy find the photo of him and in Russia at the same time as the Arrow. So, craziness going on. She basically puts two and two together. We'll talk about this later on near the end of the video, but I don't like the relationship and I don't like where they're taking it. I hate it so much. It's awful. But we gotta talk about Anatoly, because Anatoly was back in this episode. I love Anatoly. I think that he's fantastic. I think he's KGB's, but I'm not for sure on that, because I don't remember for sure. But Anatoly, loved having him back in the episode. It's great having the actor who plays him on the show. I've loved when he's been in the flashbacks from Russia when he was there earlier on in the season. But I love having him in present day, and we'll talk about that further on. Quentin, loved Quentin coming back for this episode. So Quentin's back. Paul Blackthorne, love him to pieces. I hope he does not leave the show. Like, let's not have any major characters leave anymore. Like, we already lost Laurel. Now they're trying to bring Katie Cassidy back without actually bringing Laurel back, and it's a mess. So please, do not kill Paul Blackthorne, please. Please keep him on the show. Same goes for, like, a lot of other actors. Like, David Ramsey. Don't kill off David Ramsey. Keep Diggle. Keep Emily Bett Rickards. Keep Felicity. Like, keep all these people. You can add all the new characters on, but just don't kill off any of the old ones, please. Anyway, so in this episode, Renee helps Quentin get through his interview with Susan Williams, kind of prep for it. And Renee explains how Quentin set him on the path to become a better person, like to become the person he is now, which I guess is like good. I mean, it's weird any way you look at it, but he put him down a good path, and Quentin remembers that. So I think that it was really nice to have that bonding moment between them. I like how they kind of take two characters that really haven't had any scenes together before and put them together, because it's just fun seeing characters interact sometimes when they have never done it with another character that we know before. And I loved how they did it with Quentin and Renee. So all four of those. And I love that they're, kind of doing those moments with the characters. And I love what's going to happen in the next episode with Renee's storyline. We'll talk about that in the next review. But anyway, the team goes back to Russia. I love it. I thought it was great. Felicity has this huge arc in Russia. I mean, so does Diggle, but Felicity is kind of set on her own path as well. So while in Russia, Felicity uses the Pandora file, like the what is it called? Hard drive? No, not hard drive, but Oh, what is thumb drive? I think it's called thumb drive. The Pandora thumb drive. She uses it as leverage against this Russian guy, probably a bigwig up in Russia. She uses it against him, and I love how she's going down this dark path because she's basically using the darkest, worst illegal files ever to use to help Team Arrow, and I love it. We see it in the next episode too. We'll probably see in the next episode. It'll probably be this long arc that stretches out for Felicity. She might even go to jail. I would love to see Felicity go to prison, but I don't want it to be an easy thing like Diggle. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want Diggle, because Diggle went to prison, but yet he got out, like, both times. I want Felicity to actually go to prison and see what happens. Like, I think that would be pretty interesting, because Felicity's so fragile compared to everybody else. So it'd be cool to see what she does with that, but I loved seeing her use the Pandora files. But they go back to Russia. It was nice seeing them there because we haven't seen Russia since season 2. Back when they went there during the Suicide Squad episode. That was the episode where they go to Russia, I think. No, not the Suicide Squad. What am I talking about? Not the Suicide Squad episode. That was a mistake. No, it was a different episode in season 2 where they go to Russia. And we hadn't seen it in a while, and now we get it back in this episode. So I was excited, loved it. Again, Anatoly was great. Anatoly, I think, was probably the highlight of this episode, just because it's fun seeing the actor. The actor does a really good job. I like how Oliver is kind of stuck with the Bratva right now, because it's like, well, you know, you kind of did all these horrible things with with the Bratva, and one of our Bratva brothers are dead because of you, so you're gonna be in debt to us. So I like that. So Oliver's kind of stuck with that. And I think that it would be really bad if Susan Williams or anybody found out that Oliver was in Russia for the Bratva, and he was still doing dirty dealings with them. So that was pretty interesting to see, and I'm sure that that truth will be revealed at some point in the future. Now we gotta talk about Diggle because he went down a really dark path this episode. So what happened was Diggle, feels bad about what's going on with all these people, feels bad about the general, feels bad about all this, and is lashing out. He's going down a dark Star Wars? Whoa, dark path. He's going down this path, and he really can't stop himself. It was nice to see him explore that. I like when Diggle rages out because it's just fun to watch, and Oliver has to set him straight. So I like that it's flip-flop. Diggle's always been the person to set Oliver straight. Oliver changes that this episode. Ragman is done. So I hate this because I love Roy. But Roy is done, so Ragman, he uses his rags to save everyone from this nuclear bomb that happens in Russia, and it loses the power of his rags. So what that means is that the rags are dead, he's going to be gone, he's probably going to come back later on the season, before the season is over, and help the team without having powers. There's two ways they can do this. They can either make the rags work again, like some kind of explanation, which is kind of lame, or they can have him help Team Arrow without using the rags. So he'll have to go on this path of trying to find out how he can help Team Arrow still and what his place is on the team. So I like how they've done that, and I can't wait to see how Roy gets back on there, on the team. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what goes on with that. But again, Susan Williams. So let's talk about this. So Susan Williams is a snake. I hate her so much. She basically wants to ruin Oliver's life. She puts 2 and 2 together. Hey, Oliver is the Arrow, or at least she suspects it. We know that Oliver was exonerated as the Arrow in season 1 or 2. I think it was season 1. So she's probably going to go and research all of the stuff that happened in season 1 and season 2, and probably try to put it together with season 3, that they faked the death and all that with Roy. I think that was season 3. So it's going to be this wild, chase down of finding out that Oliver is the Arrow, putting it together that he's the Green Arrow, and then, from there on, Oliver might have to reveal to everyone that he is the Green Arrow, and it'll be like this weird thing where everyone knows his secret identity. Kind of like Arkham Knight at the end, where Batman is still Batman, but everyone knows he's Bruce Wayne. So everyone knows he's Bruce Wayne underneath the mask, so maybe it will be this thing for Oliver where everyone knows he's Green Arrow going in season 6 and season 7. So who knows for sure. Maybe they'll kill him off in season 7 finally. Or do that thing like Dark Knight Rises where they pretend to kill him off, but they really don't. So, I don't know. But what did you guys think of the episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Comment down below. I'm going to do the other Arrow video next. Supergirl after that. And then we'll do Flash. But thanks guys for watching. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.